is number 10.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, thank you. And Kevin Porter Jr. has a new start with the Rockets. His game has been compared to James Harden's. Porter said, being a lefty, creating off the dribble, that extra swag with the step back, I couldn't ask for a better comparison, honestly. He's unguardable. And Porter Jr. should know, guys, he's the youngest ever to drop a 50-point double-double with assists.
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. Now a look at the stats for Dorian Finney-Smith.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. And for the Rockets, Porter in the backcourt with Green to his side. Jason Tate out there with Gordon, and it's Wood in at the 5 down low. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number 1 is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Doncic with the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Houston moving the ball around. Wood. They kick it out to Green. Back to Wood. Outside Green. There's the triple. The shot. No good. And it's Dallas the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Houston. Here's Doncic, and the layup's good off the glass.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Doncic outside.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Wood with the bucket.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Porter. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Porter passes to Green. Shoots over Brunson. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Powell kicks to Bullock. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen. Since the All-Star break, these guys have been on fire. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, these are your second-half scoring leaders. 3rd is Luka Doncic.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
And it's Green missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Brunson the pass to Bullock. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that one, good.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Green inside. Brunson covering. And Green with the basket on the assist by Porter.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Brunson scanning the floor. Doncic against Wood. Shot clock at 6. A step back shot here. The offensive rebound. Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Albus Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the knee.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now, here's Bertans. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. Here's Christopher. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Last time out, he had 13 points. Brown outside. It's up, and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Christopher, that's good. Christopher's got 5 now. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Dallas. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Pass to Christopher. No good. That would have tied it. Mavericks leading by 3. Bertans in the post. He's against Martin.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Brown. Good D by Matthews. Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Martin, the pass to Şengün. And that one, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Brown. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dinwiddie right side. Low block shot on the way. Here's Christopher. And that one released in time, but no good. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's Dallas up 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Now in his rookie season, Kevin Porter came off the bench. Now he's in Houston. He's a starter. And he analyzed the change.
You know, coming off the bench, you kind of have a feel for the game already watching it. And you're starting off. So just got to start fast.
And when Porter gets out to a hot start, Greg, he's shown he's capable of some big nights.
And finding some success with the Rockets, Kevin. Now it's all about consistency and finding ways to win games.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Rockets. Martin is out there with Matthews. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Christopher in at the shooting guard position. Shot clock at 2. They grab their own miss. Here's Şengün. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Mavericks leading by 6. To the paint, here's Bertanis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Driving the lane.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years, his dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And, Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Mavericks making a switch here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Brown. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Doncic is subbed in for Davis Bertans. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presenting challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin? All right, David, thank you. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here's Green outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 10.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Back to Green. Houston moving the ball around. Jacks up a 3. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game. Mark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands? I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. Now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times. Pass to Tate. They kick it out to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
He takes it in, and the layup falls.
Jalen Green.
He's got 15.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Dinwiddie against Porter. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Passes it to Wood. On the wing, Green. And finished off by Wood.
That's an example of a guy who has really figured out his game. Wood imposing his will at the rim.
Tries from 10, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Green inside the three-point line. That shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Tate the pass to Gordon. Dishes it to Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Bullock, good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, and he had to be tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Outside, Green. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And so we wrap up the first half. Mavericks lead by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K. The first quarter from the Mavericks was fairly even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. An excellent second quarter from these guys, and they lead by 10 at the half. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
They were getting after it on the glass. Like, wow, they got a nice edge in that department.
And that'll do it for us. The third.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor for Dallas, you've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his second basket.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that. Because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And so here is Dallas. 10-point lead. Doncic off the left rim and out. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Powell. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Wood. The drive by Gordon. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you like to see in a guard. Excellent at knifing through the defense to the cup.
Pass to Brunson. And here is Doncic. 10 points for him. Going inside. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Hey, Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And
checking in for the
I'm
Mavericks.
just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Bertanis comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Brown in for Reggie Bullock. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Bertans. Back to Doncic. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. From 13, Kleber with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Schroeder outside. Shoots over Doncic. The Rockets again can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Rockets trail by 10. They get a hand on it. Bertans with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Back to Brunson. Rebound by Christopher.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. Christopher's got 10 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
They get the rebound. Kleber with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Christopher. Brunson covering. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas Eagles get back down to 5 as they get the points there from Christopher. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Passes it to Kleber. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. He has 7.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Schroeder passes to Matthews. Here's Şengün. Kleber defending. They get it back. Here's Christopher, and he uses the glass on the layup. Christopher's got 11 in the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Goes in for the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. The Rockets pull it in. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Here's Christopher. Brunson covering. Christopher, the pass to Schroeder. Fires the 3. No good. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. Jayshawn Tate out there with Wood, and it's Porter in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Fast break, Dallas. Second shot opportunity. Bullock, good.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Wood finds Green. Off target with his 3.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
There's the pass to Bullock. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Brunson. There's the drive, and it's blocked by Gordon. Green against Brunson. Here's Wood, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, I love to see Wood use his great length to get to that offensive rebound.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. Wood with the block.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
Shooting for Dallas.
And the second free throw, good.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Green kicks to Porter. Pass to Wood. Green with the ball. Brunson covering. Tate controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Dinwiddie against Porter. The pass to Finney-Smith from outside the arc. Dallas again missing. It's trailed by 3. There's the feed to Porter. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. Porter's got his first bucket of the night.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Gordon finds Green. Shoots over Dinwiddie. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Green's got 19 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First free throw is good.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight. Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Outside, Green. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Back to Porter, 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. That shot missing, and it's Dallas the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Bullock with it. He's against Gordon. Back to Dinwiddie. Into the lane. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Outside, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Stolen by Bullock. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. 1:49 left in the fourth. Tries again. The Rockets pull it in. Woods got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over to the left wing. Dinwiddie against Porter. Back to Wood. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Mavericks call time here. They're in front by 1. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in to what Jason Kidd went over with his team. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out.
Thank you, David.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up.
Christian Wood was undrafted, and it's been quite a journey. 10-day contract, playing in the G League. I tell you what, he's really worked hard to get his spot in the league.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Good!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Dallas again turning it over.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Timeout call for Rockets. They're leading by 3. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Christopher. Inside, Powell with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. For three, Bullock. It's good. A tremendous three to tie it up.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the three in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
Christopher. Yes!
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Here's Doncic. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And Steven Silas wants a timeout. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Powell with the steal.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Green taking 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here's Doncic. Here he goes. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.